Previously on Survivor Cayman Islands.
My name is Joseph, I'm the host of Survivor Cayman Islands, and I've got 12 amazing contestants that have come from the Cayman Islands and around the world to see who can become the sole survivor.
I feel like it should be said that right now we're a family.
If I see an opportunity to take the other team down, I'm going to do it.
Everybody looks like they're in it to win it.
Yeah, Anna is really loud.
Will we all go as a group to see where we're gonna shit? Okay. So the older woman on the other team is my mom.
For immunity, you'll be playing for a massive cock. Luisi has won! Who will be the first Cayman sole survivor?
Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk.
All right.
So Brett and her formed an alliance, and you and I formed an alliance.
I'm aware that Hannah thinks she's controlling the vote at the moment. That's fine, she can think that, but it really is me.
I don't want to say the first name.
I would be surprised if I get voted out. This is not okay.
Steph. And the first person voted out of Survivor Cayman Islands, Steph. What do you think went wrong?
I don't know.
Did you expect it?
I expected it as soon as I was put in the team for a particular person.
What if I was to say to you that you might have been voted out of your tribe, but you haven't been voted out of the game just yet?
I would love that.
Well, I have a Luisi buff for you. You're going to the Luisi tribe. Your game is not finished.
That's hilarious.
Here you go.
Oh my God. Woo! I'm back in the game. As I thought, I knew they were gonna try and vote me out. They voted me out. I was really disappointed. Like, first person voted off. Like, I haven't even started yet. And then, plot twist, your girl has returned. Now I have a new strategy. Strategy is remove Hannah, remove Brett, and Burgundy. I'm coming for you.
I didn't want to be the first vote, especially coming in here being the only one not from Cayman. We're sitting back at camp though, and it seems like there's a lot of speculation as to whether Steph is truly going to be voted out or if she is still in the game somehow. So there's a lot of talk right now, but hopefully she's just out of the game because it feels like the tensions are high.
I think she's gonna come back.
Yeah.
I think it's good she's gone. It's the first one gone. There has been rumors that like, oh, she'll come back, but I'm like, how? Like, there's absolutely, she's been voted out. It is what it is. I think we'll meet again. Yeah, well, she's not happy. And I'm kind of secretly happy with it because we're both very strong energies and very strong personalities in one team, which I think without any malice was just leading to a little bit of confrontation, and to eliminate that out of the game completely is like, mwah. Okay, so like that's one gone, carry on, like one step closer to winning, you know? She could have an opportunity to do that.
Or she can vote against us. So, Steph get out, we vote against her, but I heard that I got 2 votes against me. So I guess this is them, basically. I mean, this is probably Steph and Joey. But I'm not really worried now because if they vote against me, they don't know me, so they couldn't be something personal. I think it just, and I hope, it's just about the challenge. Like we didn't win, and like I said, I feel really bad. So I'm not really worried for now, as you can see.
I was really rooting to vote out V, because me and V, I feel like we didn't have that connection yet. We didn't connect and we didn't vibe during the challenge and while we were doing the camp, and basically just like this whole thing and situation that's going on.
You know, it feels good. It feels really good to have this much power. It makes me feel safe. You know, I think I'm going to get really far in this game because of that, because I stood up and I'm a leader, and I'm going to show people, you know, not even just our tribe, but other tribes possibly, that, you know, I'm the one that they want behind their back till the end.
Me bombo clat, baby, not again. Broke out your bad, baby, break out your back.
Team, we got sofa. Yeah, we got a little sofa and thing. We got big family layout pod. First impressions of everyone's super nice and seems to be somewhat genuine, but we're still getting to know each other, of course, which of course is the most dangerous part, because people can lie, people can hold things back, and we'll see. But so far so good. And I mean, we were already kind of joking around about being solidified from before, and then now that it has actually happened, bro, we're going to Bottom next week. We're all linking up to Bottom next week. I think right now I'm being a team player. The relationships are just kind of happening. As I said, everyone's really nice, and we're all just kind of like sharing parts about each other. So we're seeing how we already relate to each other, just being on, I guess, living here. We earned it. Next week, Saturday, we all have to meet up at least for one drink and one dance. I don't care. I don't care. I am a little worried about my health. So I have asthma. So the long running exercises, I feel like, might push me or anything like that. So I'm a little scared about that. And then I also have a condition called cyclic vomiting syndrome. Have you heard of that? Probably not. It's rare. It means that I can be triggered by literally anything. Anxiety, not eating enough, not drinking enough, not sleeping enough. And it's extremely uncomfortable to be around, I will just say. Like, I can't help myself, and it can go on for anywhere for hours to weeks. And I've gotten really sick and ended up on bed rest. I've ended up on drip as well. So I'm praying and hoping I stay hydrated enough, I don't overexert myself, and I can just, you know, make it to the end.
Yeah!
She walks into our camp with a Louisi buff. Everyone loses their shit.
My jaw was on the floor. I thought that with her being one of the stronger contestants that they would want to keep her on.
Steph joining my tribe, boy. I mean, she joining our tribe. We are welcome to have new members, but we're not too sure where she come with yet. And that's the big puzzle right now. So, give it a try now. Never know she had a little secret weapon.
So it was a surprise when Stephanie came back and joined our team, and she was obviously upset because she was the first to get voted out, and that's a big deal. I actually thought it was going to be me.
No, they don't. Yeah.
Welcome to the farm.
Yes, thank you.
They're gonna be pissed.
I know.
Did you get a piece of banana already? What?
No, I'm good, thank you.
What did they do?
They voted me out.
Yeah, but
I built their shelter, fire, everything.
Did they do the dual of?
No, they just said, we have a twist for you. Thank you. I also have my little mat here.
Get comfortable.
Thank you. Oh my God, hello. It's really good vibes. It's totally different from the Agouti tribe. Agouti tribe is like whispers, they're talking about that, they're looking at you. And then Louisi is like kumbaya, everyone's happy and laughing and having fun together, and it's a little bit refreshing.
Not her.
I don't know why.
You would have been such a beneficial part of the
yeah,
I think you intimidated them.
who they were voting as.
I just knew how everyone was talking and looking at me like.
She started to spill the bean about the goatee over there, so I said, what? Secret weapon reach real. But still, not to give in 100 where I say, not sure if she's trying to set us up or she's really with us.
You would have been such a beneficial asset.
That's why I was thought. I think they were threatened by me. I think it's who you know. Yeah, exactly.
Just like what you were saying.
That's exactly what it was. Straight up.
I think I'm a very transparent person, and of course I was really upset, so I told Lucy everything they needed to know and who to watch out for. I warned them about Brett.
And then Brett is also, he's really in it. He really wants to win. Brett wants to win bad.
I warned them about Hannah.
She noticed, like, she went up to spoke to everyone but me. So I'm like, well, something.
I think she knew about
yeah,
the show.
she's a leader.
She had experience with the show.
No, she's also what, 34, I'm 23. I'm like,
There was just no holding back. The girl was bitter, she was hungry, and she spilled all the beans on everything that they were talking about in the other team. So that's when things really got real. That's when shit hit the fan.
I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how to toy people around so much like that.
And Brittany agreed with me on Hannah. She started going off on her.
And she was like, I've been playing this game since we started, since I got here. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say a word to her when I walked.
Boy, oh boy. Brittany, what now can I worm?
I was like, oh my gosh, okay, girl.
I waited until it was like, we're
and
about
then
to
she's
start,
like,
and I
it's
was
not
like,
that deep.
nice
She'd
to meet
go
you.
like, oh, it's just a game, guys. It's just a game.
So Brittany starts talking about Hannah, and obviously I'm sat there listening. They're not supposed to know that I know Hannah, so I'm just sat listening to her, which is really awkward.
The game, how it
Go back to
What
real
she said
life.
to you when she got in the
how it felt to lose after
She tried to come and hug me. Oh, sorry. I'm like, don't look at me like that. Like, just, I don't like the fakeness. I don't like, just be real. The blonde hair lady, the other Irish.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Nobody clicked yet? Huh?
No, I guess they clicked. We clicked, but I guess that was a threat.
Nobody clicked anything else?
No. What do you mean?
Just because it'll only get really awkward unless I come clean now.
I think as young people they were more concerned about another younger person that was there, and we were all sitting around and listening to it, and the rest of the guys didn't really have much input into it. But they weren't being nasty, but they were definitely being upset, and they were happy to share how upset they were about the situation.
What happened?
You know.
You have to come clean now.
I know. Is someone fucking?
No, is there not?
I'm like, that was quick. But
Not a coincidence that there's two Irish people on it?
Two Irish people?
Are two different teams? That are just happens to be two Irish people.
I was wondering about that. It did catch my eye.
I can't believe I can't keep my mouth shut. Number one rule in Cayman: be aware of who you are around before you open your mouth, because you could be talking about woman's daughter. You see? No, I deserve every lick that I get from that one.
Wait, I don't get it. Oh,
I know we don't look alike.
You're her mother.
Oh my gosh.
You're her mother?
And now I was just saying I don't want to talk bad about her. It's like,
safe space.
Fucking shoot myself.
Well,
I don't want anybody to get themselves embarrassed. She's my child, but I get it.
Well,
But she is only in it for the game.
Yeah.
I do know that.
Cayman is a small place, like you just don't know who's sitting next to you, who you're talking to, who you're talking about, and what they're related to. So that moment was a little bit of a
I wouldn't say Brittany's approach was the best approach, but calling it out as it is, yeah, I guess I can see that.
And but when I first survived, I noticed there was some
Nobody is
tension.
everybody's cup of tea, so I just wanted to become awkward, and I don't want you to think that I wasn't being honest.
But she said she didn't know you.
I didn't know that you were her mom.
Alright, I told you.
But I didn't know you were Irish.
She was saying she had no idea about you. Like, oh, there's another Irish lady there.
I said no, because I said that's going to be a twist, and I said no, that's not fair.
Oh.
I think if I'm with a crew, I have to be honest with them.
I totally understand that not everybody's going to like anybody else, but these were my teammates. Brittany was part of my team, and I did not want to put anybody in a position of saying something that they would regret. And maybe I should have, but I stepped in at that point and I said, hey guys, I understand you're upset, but I need to share with you that Hannah is my daughter. And I just did not want to put you in a position that you might say something that you would regret. And they were so shocked.
So it makes sense. Yeah. It makes sense now why Hannah got us out, got me out, because she wants to win and Brett wants to win.
And at that point I knew, in my head, I was glad I did it. I felt I'd done the right thing. I didn't allow them put themselves in a compromising position. And they were still shocked, and then they felt, oh, then there was something else they had to deal with, but they were quite cool about it, and it was good.
All right, come on in, a goodie. Please stand over there. Luisi, come on in. Luisi and a goodie, getting a look at both of the tribes. Steph joining Luisi, not voted out. As you can see, the game has already begun. If you haven't noticed, then I don't know where you are.
Oh my God! Like, you couldn't write it. I was like, what is happening? Why is she here? And I wouldn't mind, but she came in really fiercely and like really dramatically and like eyes locked on me like, yeah, I see you. And I was like, oh no, I feel so terrible. Like, it's all a game and all in good fun, but also like, shit. Like, just, oh no, how is she back? Oh.
Holy shit. I expected something might be up, but I wasn't expecting her to go on to the other tribe. So there's definitely some feelings that are coming through as she's walking in to the other tribe. So fireworks may be coming soon.
All right, you guys are settled into camp life, but I'm sure life could be a bit more comfortable with our first reward challenge. What we're offering for reward is some lovely sun chairs to bathe in, if you're not already burnt. What we're gonna do is at 2 at a time, you will start behind the bamboo, and then once I throw the water polo ball into the water, once it hits the water, both pairs on each tribe have to try and get that ball and get it back past the bamboo first, and it'll be best of 3. We'll give you a chance to strategize and put yourselves into groups of 2. Luisi, because you have 7 people, you're gonna have to choose 2 people to sit out, so it's 5 versus 5. On Luisi, we've got Steph and Rob, and on Goody, we've got Joey and Bergen. Survivors ready? Yeah. Rob pushing the ball away, Bergen on the defense. Steph trying to help him out. Steph going around. Rob going for the outside. Steph, tackle! Don't push them underwater, not that rough play, guys. Steph with the ball. Steph just getting pummeled by 3 men. Who would have thought? What? She's got an iron grip on that ball. Just dragging Rob. But Rob not letting go of that ball. Just remind, watch the neck. We're stuck in a lob. They're not moving. Steph on top of Bergen. Just can't get the ball. Joey running around with the ball. Bergen running for a Goody! A Goody 5 point! Wow, what a goal!
The reward challenge was crazy. I was thinking, I was like, I'm gonna get this. I wanna get this, and I will get this. By the time that ball hit the water, baby, I was just going for it. I will do everything. And yes, I did everything I could to just get that ball back into our starting line.
You know, I'm a full send type of girl, so I was ready to fight for the prize. And at some point I thought I was drowning, but it's okay, I survived, and let's go again. I'm ready.
Survivors ready! Go! The girl's going for it, Hannah! Looks like she's played water polo before, I don't know. Red! Hannah! Running for the ball! OJ! Tackling! Pushing her out of the way! Red with the defense! Whoa, with the WWE slam! Wow! Oh! A pointless Fuisi! That is how you play Survivor, but please do it slightly less violent.
And all I wanted to do was to go out there for my team and executed the plan. Got a little bit instinctively strong just now there, but it's a part of the game. We're fighting to survive. I did enjoy myself. I'm happy that my team took the second one, and we're going for the third one again. So see you on the other side, guys.
Am I alive? Yes. Am I bruised? Also, yes. But it's all in the game, and it's all part of fun. That man is terrifying, let me tell you. And going up against somebody like that in a challenge like this is not something that I shy away from. However, I'm annoyed that we lost, but I gave it my absolute best, and that's all I can do. And I got absolutely thrown to the ground, so.
One Aguti! One Luisi! Two more people! All right, survivors ready? Go! OJ on defense. Hannah trying to get the ball. Oh, and Luisi has won. Reward. Well done, girls. Oh. What an effort!
That shit was crazy. I feel like there was gonna be a concussion one way or another. I'm just glad it wasn't me. They were just fighting dirty, and we were trying to play like, you know, a game. Because that's what it was, a game. But they nearly drowned poor Steph. Replay that shit. Right now. Back to me now. Yeah, that was dirty, don't you think? Glad we won, just to prove to them that fighting dirty won't always win. The underdog will prevail sometimes. Yeah, I think that the clean game might have to go over the. I'm not sure. You know, I was raised a good clean girl. Got me questioning my morals on this show.
All right, congratulations, Luisi. You won the deck chairs. It'll be back for you at camp. Is everybody tired? Yeah. Good, we're going straight into our next immunity challenge. But we can't let you get too comfortable in this game, guys, so it's that time. Get ready to drop your buffs. We are swapping.
Just finished the award challenge. We're still on the beach, we're exhausted, trying to catch our breath, and we get hit with this drop your buff bullshit. Drop your buffs. I like my buff. I wanted the Luisi. I like Luisi. I want Luisi.
I know. Exactly. We're gonna shake things up, guys. Now, everyone drop your buffs on the ground. We'll get you a new one. Aguti, don't look. Louisi, Brittany,
Welcome, Britt. I'm depending on you, Britt.
Agouti, Bree. Why does no one like Agouti? Louisi.
I think this swap so early on was definitely a surprise to everyone. We didn't see it coming. And I know for myself, it kind of reminded me to start making alliances because you just never know what's going to happen.
Steph? This might be a big one for you. Agouti, lovely.
I don't know why I'm back at Agouti. It's a little annoying because I was happy with Louisi and the vibes there, but I'm happy to be back at the better camp because, you know, I'm honestly, Agouti is who we started with. I hope to finish with them now. We'll see.
Louisi.
Why this tribe swap? You know, we come together knowing everybody and then out of nowhere, I see this bug. So I think it was just grabbing for prizes. Never know, say, we are grab for tribe swap. So honestly, get shocked. You know, just I get to know everybody. We are jail, strategies, you know, preparing for other games, and this tribe swap just come on like whoop out of nowhere. So I was a bit shocked, I'm being honest.
Ema.
Can't get away from the
Agouti. V. Louisi.
Yeah, I got so surprised that the group would be switched that quickly because I was expecting that we could be more united with my original tribe, and so be switched like this, I feel like wow, that's really quick.
Hannah, Agouti, Brett, Louisi.
It is early on, you know, to have a swap, and I am very surprised that it happened so early. But again, it is the part of the game, and I'm going to adapt to the circumstances and just keep my head low, but in charge, and see how it goes.
Surprise, surprise! We're being swapped, and I was not expecting for this to happen. Sad that I'm not part of, we're not part of the original tribe, but happy that we get to know other people.
And Bergen, Agouti.
Well, expecting a tribe swap to happen so soon was, for me, no. I was a bit not prepared and caught off guard on that.
On Louisi, new Louisi, we've got Brett, Joey, V, OJ, Ricky, and Bree.
And furthermore, that we were swapped half and half, like 3 of my team left and 3 from the other side came over onto us. Still had my guy Ricky, still had Bree with us, and definitely the strategy was trying to keep us original team together as best as possible as we follow through.
And on Agouti, we've got Rob, Hannah, Ema, Steph, Brittany, and Bergen.
I get Agouti. And all my friends are left behind. And I get to be on the weird team. Anyways, no offense, guys, but I liked my people.
Now, you think the twist might be all over, but it's not. This round, it will be a double elimination. We're having 2 tribal councils back to back. Now, how it's gonna happen is that we're gonna do an endurance challenge where you're gonna pair up with someone from the opposite tribe. And then you're gonna hold a wooden board between you for as long as you can. How we're gonna pick it is that we're gonna do a lovely schoolyard pick. Everybody remember high school? That's what we're gonna do. How it's gonna work is that everyone going from Rob down will pick a number between 1 and 12. You cannot pick the same number that somebody already has picked. I have a number in mind in my head, and the person who gets that number gets to choose who their partner is on the opposite tribe. And then the person that's just chosen gets to choose the person on their tribe who gets to make the next choice on the other tribe, and so forth until there are 6 pairs of 2. Does that make sense? Okay, so the lucky person that gets to choose their partner is Ema. You get to choose your partner. Who are you going to choose?
Being first to choose, of course I'm going to choose OJ. Why wouldn't I?
I thought I was going to be pairing up with one of the person within my team, but then to find out I'm paired up with Emer. Now, instantly to my mind, I'm like, oh, okay, I might have to use more of my strength. I might have to carry more of the load with whatever the activity is.
Okay, OJ, you pick who gets to pick next on your tribe. V, pick someone from Agouti. Brittany, pick someone on your tribe to choose next. Brett, pick someone on your tribe to choose next. Joey, who are you going to pick from Agouti? I think it's just Bree left. Who's it? Bree and Rob? There we go. Get in your pairs. The two people that hold up the longest both win individual immunity, and you'll be both immune at your respective tribal councils.
Can this day get any worse? I mean, we're done swap members, and then the next challenge, this, immunity challenge, you're going to pair up with an enemy to win that game. Survivor's getting real.
Everybody in position, and the challenge is on. The waves are gonna make it a little bit more difficult for you guys from a balance perspective, but everyone looks pretty strong. Guys, may as well get comfortable. We'll be here for a bit. Brittany, I don't know whether you're gonna rob me or Bergen's glasses looking good. Joey looking pretty strong. Hannah, please face forward a little bit more. Thank you. Ema and OJ looking pretty strong. Oh, Bree nearly taking a tumble. Even OJ struggling a little bit. Guys, I'm gonna have to call it at that position. It's just, yeah. Bree and Rob, the first one's out. Got in a really awkward position, can't recover. V, you're gonna have to face this way. Straight arm. Please keep your straight arms. That is imperative. Pardon? Until there's only one left. Bergen looks really, I don't know whether, are you comfortable? Not at all. It looks like it. Brittany actually looking really strong. Hannah, Brett, unbothered as usual. Oh, Eva with a recovery, wow! In 2 minutes, we're gonna make it a little bit harder, all right? I'm gonna want you to get in position to go off one leg for both of you. All right, I'm gonna count down from 10. When I get to 0, you need to be on one leg, all right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go. Oh, Eva and OJ out. Hannah hopping around. Via, keep on your 1 foot. If you put it down again, Brett, Hannah, you're out. One more chance, Brittany, or it's out. Ready? One more. Go. That's it. Ricky and Steph. No. Oh, they're out. Sorry, you're out. Joey Bergen looking strong. Make sure those arms are straight, please. Not bad. Steph and Ricky really, really strong, like tree trunks. Hannah, sorry, you're out, guys. It's out to Joey and Bergen or Steph and Ricky. So Steph, having been voted out of the last Agouti tribal, this is probably big for her. Bergen and Joey still going at it.
That board challenge was fun. It was nasty. I injured my shoulder way back before this competition, and I'm slightly feeling the pain.
All right, Steph, Ricky, come get the immunity idol. Well done. Ricky will be safe at Luis's Tribal Council, and Steph will be safe at Agouti's Tribal Council. All right, guys, both of you have a date with me at Tribal Council, and I'll see you there. So head back to camp, and let's see what happens.
Look what I got. Woo, woo, woo. You can't vote me out. My strategy was to win the immunity. I realized I have a target on my back. I need to win these challenges if I'm gonna make it far. And I'm happy I was paired with Ricky, where it's like, this is a mental game, let's keep on going, you can do it, lean on me. At some points he was struggling, and I was like, man, lean on me, just take a break, lean on me, I got you. And I'm really pleased that we won.
Lo and behold, Steph wins immunity, chuffed for her. So now, I guess like the focus is on Rob and Brittany. I've become pretty good friends with Rob, love his energy, and between the jigs and the reels, Brittany has not been saying some very nice stuff. In fact, before she knew my mother was my mother, meow.
What do you mean older person? As in she thinks I'm old?
She was out to get me. My mum had to actually stop her from having a little bit of a rant about me. So it's an obvious choice for me who I would like gone. And that's 100% who I'm going to be voting for.
Mom. I mean, it is just a game. I know, but it's not even about not having friends. I think it would have been more funny if, in a shock scenario, if people found out later on in the game that we were related. So the older woman on the other team is my mom. And the fact of the matter is, now they know, which is totally fine. But they're also going to see us as a threat, so they're going to be mean against us because they're going to think that we're always going to have each other's back.
Yeah. Would I ever vote my mum out?
But you're not going to have my back always.
I mean, yeah. She's my mum, like, and I love her to pieces, but a game's a game.
We're pitted against each other.
Exactly.
If a push came to pull, I'd have no problem voting her out either. It's only a game.
But this is the thing, so you've screwed me over.
Don't tell her that, though.
I thought I was gonna have to run in and fucking get this man off of you. Nah, it was not nice to see that.
Well, I'm tired at this point. I didn't win individual immunity, and I still haven't found a damn idol yet, so I'm kind of worried, kind of feeling a little tired. We'll figure it out.
Steph is immune.
Yeah, is he aligned with Hannah?
I'm really trying to get Steph and Rob on my side, because we need to get Hannah out. We need to get the strategizing, conniving. I mean, yeah, as I said, any way to get Steph some revenge. Plus, this is going to help the game in the long run. because she's just not playing fair. Bergen's following along with her, so I feel as if like from time she's out, then Bergen's gonna he's gonna find someone else to follow. He's also malleable, kind of, because I seen him talking to everyone else as well, so it's not just like he's one-sided.
We're still gonna try and talk to everyone else, even talk to Hannah to figure out where her vote is at.
So I get a really good vibe from Steph, and she has immunity. So my strategy is to get as close to Steph as possible and be on her side. I do feel that Emma and Hannah have a pretty strong, obvious alliance, and Bergen is definitely a strong contestant as well. So it feels as if it's me, Steph, and Brittany against Bergen, Hannah, and Emma.
That's how the game.
Yeah, I guess so.
You gotta be fake when you're ready.
And that's the thing that's so hard for me. I think that's why I fucked up.
That's the part now.
I'm just really happy that I have Brittany with me. You know, the jokes are flowing, we're having a good time. You know, there's more vibes because these people are a little cutthroat for me, but, you know, we're out here. I just want to spend the night.
We're spending the night. You're definitely spending the night, Miss Immune. Miss Immunity.
I've already put a thorn in my foot. Let's see. Worst comes to worst, I feel like it's gonna be a dead even tie. Who knows which way it's gonna go? But unless everyone just fucks off and does their own thing, then I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's between me and Hannah, isn't it? It is. It's probably. I don't know. Unless they don't have me on their radar at all, which, okay, fine.
I'm definitely at risk this round, and it's most likely going to be Hannah or me. I have a huge decision to make because I'm trying to figure out if I vote with Hannah, can she pull in her mom? My only worry is that if her mom doesn't and I vote with Hannah, I'm easily on the bottom of the other four. So this is a very hard vote for me. I'm either going to vote with my number one so far in the game and take a big gamble, or potentially just vote out my number one and stick with the majority. But either way, I'm gonna have to really scramble to get back on top in this game.
Aguti, for some of you, welcome back to Tribal Council. For some of you, welcome to your first Tribal Council. Steph, you're holding a pretty important item. You're safe this Tribal Council. Did you think you needed it?
Yeah. Yeah.
How was that challenge for you?
Intense, but good.
So we've already seen a couple of twists today, guys. Rob, how have you seen the day go by as the different twists and advantages have been basically thrown at you?
Well, I guess the first twist was just having Steph join our group, and then again splitting up and being in a new group all of a sudden, and then having like basically like three groups of people approach me to ask like what my views were, and so I feel like I'm stuck.
Emo, this is your first Tribal Council. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Why? Is there any reason?
I don't know. It's just I kind of agree with Rob. It's the throwing of the changing and the switching and the changing. I love it because it keeps us on our toes. But you're kind of going, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? So, you know, a lot of going on in my head right now.
Hannah, you look a little worried this afternoon. What's going on there?
I feel like the mix of people have put me in a position whereby I'm not sure if I'll be sticking around.
Brittany, at some points in the game, people can get a bit paranoid. Has there been any bit of paranoia, or either about whether they're the vote, whether people have advantages or idols, or whether anything's going to be used?
I think even though it was such a short time being with our old team, like we all just kind of like meshed so well that having the switch, it was like, oh, well, they were my friend and now they're not, and okay, so let's move, let's do it. And then we did another challenge, and now it's like, two of us are going home, and I know none of us are really ready, but I'm ready for this part to be over with. I'm ready to get out of here. Yeah, the tribal council part.
Bergen, do you think, is there a sense that this vote's going to be down tribal lines, or is it a completely new tribe, start afresh, there's been new alliances made, new friendships, and everything else that happened in the past doesn't matter?
I mean, I kind of empathize with Hannah because we're definitely on the bottom. If you look at original tribe numbers, you have the 3, but you have the wild card of Steph of being voted out of our tribe and joining their tribe. So if you're looking at numbers wise, it's more 7-5 right now for original tribes. I think it's pretty clear it's Hannah or myself right now. So yeah, it's definitely a hard vote.
I can appreciate that. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to add or like to say anything?
I feel like whatever happens is going to be in the interest of the long run of the game, not necessarily like immediate like result. Like I understand Hannah and Burgundy feel as nervous as I bet Steph did, and everyone is feeling it. And I mean, I feel I'm nervous too. I know everyone else, like you can grab it out of the air, but at the end of the day, it is the game, and it's for the long run. It's for the end. It's not for now.
Well, on a very philosophical, ominous note, I think it's time to vote.
Just don't know the girl. No malice.
We'll be playing this activity safe.
All right, I'll go count the votes. Okay, before I count the votes, I can confirm that there were 7 votes cast this tribal. Does anybody have a hidden immunity idol? If you'd like to use one, now would be the time to do so. If nobody has a hidden immunity idol and they'd like to use it now, I will go ahead and read the votes. First vote, Brittany. Second vote, Hannah. Third vote, Brittany. Fourth vote, Hannah. That's 2 votes Hannah, 2 votes Brittany. Fifth vote, Brittany. Sixth vote, Hannah. 3 votes Hannah, 3 votes Brittany, 1 vote left. And the first person actually voted out of Survivor Cayman Islands is Brittany. Brittany, I'm sorry, please bring me your torch. Brittany, the tribe has spoken. Thank you. Have any last words?
Not a rascal.
Over here, that way. Well guys, I guess the motto of today has been expect the unexpected, and I'm sure there's more of that to come. Head back to camp, and I'll see you next time.
Sorry. This some bullshit. Bullshit. All right? I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to my grandmother. I'm sorry to everyone else who's going to watch this. But yo, that's not right. That's not right. Number one, who will get the extra vote? Number two, who crossed me? Fine. 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 You know what? I'll take my towel. I'll go about my business. It still counts on jury, you know? It still counts on jury. Double crossers, well, they'll find out. They'll find out and they pick it up. I never played dirty, no. I never played dirty, but I got done dirty, and that's fine. Because you know what? I can go home and bed and they can't. But you know what? It's all a game, so I really don't care at the end of the day. No $300 to me. Boo-hoo. But it's fine. I can watch now. Deuces.
Well, you don't have a clear decision.
We got back to camp and we then realized that, okay, things are going to be changing and there's going to have to be some discussion needs to be had as to Agouti against Louise and what's going to be the strategy moving forward. But we're kind of like having our eye around, looking on a few people and thinking on a few strategies or what would be the benefit if this person comes out or that person comes out.
So let's work with it.
I think if I was you guys, I'd be thinking between me and V.
Realistically.
Yeah.
Why?
The strengths? What do you think?
Why
I
you
think
say
physically, because the challenges, some of them are mental, which is good, but the physical ones, I don't know how she's like.
So in the end, I'm thinking that they're going to vote me or V.
I mean, I think I'm good for any
Mental challenges, yeah?
but I obviously don't know anything about her.
I
think they're going to be protecting her.
They're going to vote for one of us.
Yeah,
for sure. 3-3 tie, so I don't know what happens then.
Louise and Agouti being split actually, 3v3 actually does concern me because now it's 50-50, right? If 3 Louise vote someone and 3 Agouti vote someone, that's and everyone has their person they're voting for, us 3 original Agouti, we're gonna stay strong, and we're just gonna hope that one of the 3 Louises crack under pressure, and we take advantage of that.
I think it would be a good move on our part.
Yeah.
To take the strongest player on their team, because obviously our tribe isn't united. Do you feel it? I don't know if you feel it, but it just doesn't. I think they had a family thing going on, and then
that's my plan.
Since the mix-up, it just doesn't feel.
Yeah. The Trifecta Alliance is, I think, the best thing that we could do during that moment, because me, V, and Brett, we already made that connection and that vibe and that moment. We need to eliminate the biggest threats first.
And like what's been happening, I mean, we're going from different teams.
Yeah. So we were planning to just eliminate, it's either OJ or Brianna.
I think me and V are going to vote for
OJ?
Yes. Okay. And I don't know what you're going to pick, but...
Well, I'll go with the strongest.
Go with the strongest. Okay.
That's my plan. We know that one of them is going to vote for OJ. I know I have that feeling. But for sure, me, V, and Brett were voting for OJ, because OJ's just too strong. OJ will kick us out in a second. He needs to be eliminated. The strongest, needs to be gone.
I wonder if a strategy shall use.
From some of the games, they might have found me as quite a physical threat, so I was also on the chalk line as well.
Because she asked me if I go for a walk with her down on the beach a while ago. Chat general, or shall chat with V. Based on the experiences of the last challenges just now, kind of reveal to ourselves, say she might not be of much help.
We then try to see how best the next strategy will work. But other than that, we discussed briefly, and we then try to see how best the next strategy will work.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I just...
I just want to enjoy this time, you know, like
While it lasts.
let's enjoy, let's talk about us, and
Yeah.
let's see they're looking for.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. It's all good.
I want to enjoy.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like 5 minutes, I'm enjoying this time,
Yeah.
right? So as Ricky is immune, we had to decide between Brie and OG. It was obvious that it was OG first because when you see his body, you don't wanna challenge against him if there is something like really physical. So for us, it was obvious that we're gonna vote directly against OG. Yeah, it's a threat. So if you wanna vote for someone, you wanna vote against OG. This is what you want. So I believe Brett and Joey won't vote against me or won't do something like this. But so far they don't tell me what to do. We have this time together to talk seriously and say how we want to do and go together further in this game.
Because we can't do Ricky, right? And what do you think?
No, I would never. Ricky anyway cannot be in it. It's just like I didn't see Brie.
I know.
I don't know.
You want to do Brie? If I had to pick between Brie, OJ, and Ricky, you know, I'm all about you know, the strongest snail wins.
No, this is what I said to Joey, but she didn't say anything to me.
But the fact is that we need the weak ones in so I can win. Really? You think Joey and Brie are?
Yeah, 100%. I believe Joey is gonna stick with us. I believe it. Yeah. No. I mean, she didn't give me any hint or about something she was thinking of. Now, how you feel? You feel comfortable and confident?
I was even trying to work with V, you know, because we're the two girls. So I'm like, come on, like, let's vote together.
What do you mean in general?
No, I guess you are in a general. I mean, now for the vote, you think your man, then upload.
Yeah, I feel fine.
But she clearly wasn't having it. They had their own agenda, so it was like, right, okay, there's no alliancing going on here. They're not interested.
But were you close with someone, like in your first group? And then does someone go to the other group? Or?
Not necessarily.
No?
So in the end, I'm thinking that they're going to vote me or V out. So if I vote for OJ, then I'm hoping that the decision is sort of out of my hands.
Alright. So now we're heading back into Tribal's Council, and I know I have Brie and Ricky with me. I know I have their support heading into this. But with Brent and V, don't know if they're going to be on the same page, making the same decision to keep me and to keep us going on like that. So it's a bit nerve-wracking, don't know what to expect, but I'm also just I'm just being open to whatever the decisions may be, but I'm hoping to still stay on, still work with them, and to still move forward throughout it. Worst case scenario, if nobody flips and it goes to a tie, well, rocks, I'm going to be safe still. So that would also be something that I could hold on to, because this is a position that I'll be heading into where I could stay or I could go, but a flip or a tie would definitely help me stay confident and feeling good about having working with my team still. Brie and Ricky, keep me going, yeah?
Luisi 2.0, welcome to Tribal Council. Feel free to put your tiki torch in the ground and grab a seat. All right, Luisi, welcome technically to Luisi's first Tribal Council, but for some of you, it's not your first Tribal Council. Brett, do you think there's any advantage of people that have already gone to Tribal Council as opposed to people that it's their first time?
I think we kind of know what to expect, not voting at the outcome, but you know how it happens. And, yeah.
Bree, this is your first Tribal Council. How have you approached the game so far and what's going to happen here or transpire to be?
I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a big shift in the game so far. Like, our team's been really friendly and close-knit. So this, I think, will.
Right. Ricky, you are safe this evening. winning with Steph. Do you think immunity has come in handy for you today? Do you think you needed it?
I'm not sure, but I guess I'm safe.
OJ, there's been a lot of twists and turns thrown at people. How do you think yourself and everyone else has kind of navigated the game so far?
Well, I think we've worked well. We've worked well because we've communicated quite well, strategized quite well, and executed as best as we can to make sure that all of these games that we participated in so far as a team, we've worked well, understanding each other's strengths and their weaknesses, and just accomplishing the goal that was set at hand.
Joey, you look very unbothered. And you and Bergen nearly had it there. How was that challenge for you, and do you think you missed a crucial immunity, or do you feel it's safe this afternoon?
I have no idea. Like, I'm ready for whatever. I'm just here to play the game. Mind game, physical game, all of that thing, all those things. I'm ready. So
I'm here for it. V, now that people have been on either one tribe or both tribes, do you think are there any tribal lines that are going to be crossed, or do you expect this vote to be straightforward, we don't even need to vote kind of vote?
It's difficult to say. We just met those three people. We didn't have any, challenge together, something to play each other, which is a pity. So I have no idea what's going on.
Right, that's a good point. We've got 3 and 3. This is actually really even from original tribes. Does anybody think that's going to be a factor in the vote this afternoon, or?
I think it might end up in a draw.
Well, on that note, if no one else has anything to add, I think it's time to vote. All right, guys, I'm gonna go count the votes. I'll be back. Okay, everyone, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to use it, now would be the time to do so. All right, on that note, I will read the votes. First vote, Joey. Second vote, OJ. Third vote, V. 1 vote Joey, 1 vote V, 1 vote OJ. Third vote, OJ. Fifth vote, Joey. 2 votes Joey, 2 votes OJ, 1 vote V, 1 vote left. And the second person voted out of Survivor Cayman Islands is OJ. OJ, bring me your torch. OJ, the tribe has spoken. Thank you. Make your way just over that way to the left. Well, Luisi, that was a lot of shocked faces there. I think some people were a bit surprised by that vote, but if there's anything that you've learned from today is that in around every corner is another surprise, and I've got plenty more in store for you, so head back to camp and hash it out, guys.
Who's the first vote for me?
Well, that was unexpected, but it's a part of the game. You're not guaranteed to win, whether you feel you have the tools, mentally or physically. It's a game, and I guess I was just unfortunate at this point to get voted out. As I said, I wasn't expecting that. I had quite a confident feeling that I'd still be moving forward, but I guess the team chose, everybody made their decision, and this is the end result of it. Just have to accept it, and I'm quite happy and grateful that I had this experience and made it this far, at least through to 2 challenges. And when it comes around again, who knows, I'll try it again, yeah?
On the next episode of Survivor Cayman Islands.
We get back to camp and it's mayhem.
On this show, I see you guys as a snake based on what you guys
I don't see everyone as a snake. I see everyone as a threat. Ricky was just so mad and so pissed about it.
You made me cry. We need to come up with one plan B. That plan A never work.
We almost had Hannah. We're so close to finally getting this girl out. And next thing you know, it's Brittany.
1, 2, 3.
I'm Brittany! Woo!
Bye.